Welcome into Soda City Living. The Midlands housing market is hot. There are a lot of listings out there and more people wanting to buy. So we need an expert to help us navigate this housing market. So joining us is local real estate agent Heidi Brown. Heidi, thanks for being here.
Thank you.
Always love having you in studio. You always have amazing things to show us. Today is no different. We've got a couple listings that are active to talk about. And one of my favorites that I saw online was the Divine Street listing.
Right. So the listing just went live this past week. It is a great property in the heart of Divine Street, which is just amazing location. You can't beat it. So it features 4 bedrooms, 4 full baths. The great thing about this home is if you had a home work office or needed to run a small business out of, I think there's the potential to be able to do that. It features a detached 2-car garage with a apartment above with a formal living room, kitchen, and a full bedroom and bath.
Oh
so
my gosh.
Great potential.
So if you're maybe a photographer or have some other kind of business that you want to run out of your home but not in your home,
correct,
that's great. Or just rent out that space. You know, so many people want to do that these days too.
Right, and just the charm of the home. It was built in the 1940s. The seller has done a lot of work and updates to the property, so it shows very well.
Yes, you really can't beat that. And like you said, the location is just perfect. That is a lot of people's ideal location when you're talking about the Columbia area.
Correct.
Lots of shopping and restaurants along Divine Street to enjoy. Our next listing, Statler Drive. Tell us about that one.
This is also a great listing. It's in Columbia, so conveniently located to I-20. It features 4 bedrooms, 3 full baths as well. Just a great property. Kind of reminds you of that Brady Bunch style home.
Yes, exactly.
It's very cute. It's a charming home, and it shows really well too. And it's listed for $259,900. And it also, with certain price ranges of homes right now and addresses, there's special promotions for financing with lenders. So this home actually qualifies for 100% financing.
Oh my gosh,
so,
that's amazing.
yes.
And the floor plan, like you were saying, is so interesting to me. It is really, really unique. So I'm sure that's something that sets that listing apart. And then also they've got like a great little covered porch looking area outside too.
Correct. And it features 2 kitchens as well. So you're starting to see that in some of these houses, like Divine Street has 2 kitchens and Statler Drive features 2 kitchens.
Yes, and I always love to mention too that you don't just deal with homes. We've talked about this listing before, Hollingshed Road, which is I think over 25 acres of land, right?
Correct. So it is a great opportunity if you're wanting a big parcel of land for yourself or go in with some friends of yours or family, and you could subdivide it. There's opportunity for that, but just a great piece of property that has endless possibilities.
Definitely. Old Barnwell Road is one we've talked about before.
It's under contract, closing tomorrow. Everything's gone smoothly on that one. It is featured with a lot of sheds and buildings, which people love, like just having the land.
Yeah, and the flexibility to really use them for whatever you need.
Correct.
Is really cool. And it's always funny to me when you bring these listings to us and I look through them and I'm like, you know, this doesn't look like maybe what I would think a real estate agent would handle, but you know, you handle all types of homes, big and small, a property with different sheds on it. You never know what you're going to get.
Exactly, and that's the great thing about real estate. I meet so many different types of people, and I love every deal. Every deal's different, and it's just amazing to see all the different unique properties that Columbia offers.
Most of the time we're talking about you listing something for a seller, but I want to talk about the flip side today, you representing a buyer. So with these new developments and new homes, why is that important for someone to have someone like yourself?
Right. Well, the 2 people I just dealt with, one on Spring Creek, I just sold their house. We actively marketed that property as well. It closed this month, and they bought new construction from me. And some people would go, well, Heidi, why would I use you to help me buy a new construction home? And I tell them I value my inside information. I had to tell myself this week, I've been in business 2 decades. So my level of expertise of getting the job done, so I've just dealt with 2 new construction people, and we had a little issue with the cabinets, but it's the way you approach it as a realtor. I went and met with the builder when the construction manager was on site and just said, my buyer's just not really happy with the way these cabinets, like you could see where the paneling on the front of the cabinets just wouldn't caulk properly or needed an extra piece of wood. And me coming into the situation to represent you, I was able to handle that situation, you know, come at it from an angle of we're working together to come up with a solution. and the builder agreed to do it. I went by the next week, sent it to my out-of-state buyer, videotaped, and they were happy. And that's part of the process that I bring to the table to represent you as a buyer with new construction, because a lot of the headaches that might give you a little stress and anxiety, I can handle them with just a conversation and get you what you want in the deal.
And that's a great point too for out-of-state buyers, which is something that I think you said you've been seeing more of in the past couple years,
Correct.
right?
Right, yes. Everybody is flocking south, and I think it helps, contributes to our great weather here. Just the housing market too, it's a lot more affordable here than some other states.
Right.
I know some people would argue here like the prices have continued to climb, but there's just a demand for South Carolina.
Absolutely, and Lexington too specifically, which is so interesting. You have a lot of listings there.
Right. So yeah, the newest listing, the Kenwood house that sold just, a month ago, the lake home I have under contract right now, just many options. I do focus a lot on the lake as well, so a lot of people call me to list on the lake and buy. So just great places to be. Blythewood is another, downtown
Yes.
Columbia, West Columbia. I'm working on a deal in West Columbia right now, and downtown Columbia.
Wonderful.
So I work everything.
Yes, so something we talk about every time, which we need to touch on again. If someone's looking to list, maybe somewhere down the road, haven't quite chosen yet, or maybe they're looking to buy right now, when should they reach out, get those initial conversations started?
Right. Well, initially, you need to call me, or you can go on my website, HeidiBrown.net, and I'll reach out to you. But make the official phone call to me, and we'll set up a time. We'll talk and meet. And again, a lot of my clients do not buy right away. They'll call me. It's a process. And, I'm there to support you and help you and get you where, when you do feel ready to pull the trigger, we're ready to go.
Definitely. Well, thank you so much.